We're here in Plummer to ride the Trail of the Coeur d'Alenes from here all the way to Wallace. Gonna camp overnight partway through, spend the night in Wallace at the Ryan Hotel, then camp partway back and get back. So it's supposed to be a 4-day trip. Now we've just seen a notification that they're beginning some construction on the trail up here near Chatcolet, which is where there's a very cool bridge.
That bridge is just a bike bridge. It's not a car bridge.
And they said they are unable to provide a detour.
I think they're working on the bridge.
So if that's the case, then we are going to have to cut the trip a lot shorter because we're going to have to go on the other side of the bridge in order to start the ride. We're here at Harrison. This is where we had to come to. So it's about 16 miles down the trail, so our ride is going to be 16 miles less than what it was going to be. But we couldn't get through any other way, so that's the way it had to be. And that might be good anyway, because Linda's foot has been continuing to bother her, so this way she has 16 miles less to ride.
Yeah, but we wanted to do the whole thing, so I'm
Yeah.
bummed.
I'll have to come back and do it again sometime. We are busy loading our bikes up, preparing to hit the trail. To put the bike rack away. So we're stopping for lunch before we head out
Before we even get started.
since we're getting such a late start.
It's 1 o'clock? That's 1 o'clock already. When we started. Of course, now we don't have 43 miles to go.
Yeah,
We
actually
only have 27,
we're 16 miles down the trail actually.
unfortunately.
Okay, we're finally ready to go. It's 1:30. But our ride has been shortened by 16 miles, so we should be fine time-wise. We're heading to Cataldo. We're staying at the Coeur d'Alene River RV Park there. And then tomorrow we've got another, 25, 26 miles to Wallace. Let's see if that works any better. My gears were shifting incessantly. Well, you know, I said that my back wheel was loose when we rode the other day, so I tightened it down, but I might have tightened it with the wheel crooked, so I loosened the hub and let it settle down in, and it's doing a lot better now. Anyway, so we're gonna take it easy. We have plenty of time to get there, I think. And Linda's worried about her foot. We don't want that bothering her. So we just want to take a nice leisurely ride. The Trail of the Coeur d'Alenes is a 73-mile paved rail trail. It stretches from Mullan, near the Montana border, to Plummer, which is near the Washington border. It follows the former Union Pacific Railroad right-of-way and officially opened in March 2004. The next few days are supposed to be quite a bit warmer than today. Today is what, mid-60s or so?
Well, the high is like 63.
But the next few days are supposed to be 70s or 80s. So this is the coolest day that we'll be riding. They actually caution you against using water along this trail because all of the mining activity of the past has caused poisons and toxins to be in the water, and that won't come out if you filter. So they suggest that you bring your water with you or get it from guaranteed safe sources.
So what happens when the cattle drinks it and then we eat the meat?
Good question. Or drink the milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We're taking a break. Gone about halfway today. Sun's starting to come out. Weather's starting to look more cheery. We've gone about halfway. Have another 13 or so miles to go to our campsite. I guess I'm kind of glad that we have the shortened stay compared to what we thought we were going to do today. I'm not sure either one of us is really in biking shape to go very far. We're planning on doing a long ride from Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C. next summer. I can tell we're going to need to do some training for it.
Such a nice trail. It follows the Coeur d'Alene River, and the river is just so pretty. It's just pretty green, and it's just peaceful and gorgeous. They've got picnic tables and benches along the way. There are not many people out here, though. It's a lot of wilderness and quiet. You do see some people have property along the river, and they'll have a trailer and maybe a dock. But it's just so quiet and peaceful out here.
The trail is called Coeur d'Alene's plural because there are several Coeur d'Alenes that it interacts with. It goes through the land of the Coeur d'Alene Indian tribe. It follows the Coeur d'Alene River, and it's close to the town of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, although it doesn't actually go through Coeur d'Alene, I don't believe. Looks like we have a blowdown to deal with here on the trail. Shouldn't be too hard to get across, but right here at mile 38.
5 miles to go.
You able to do it?
Mine isn't even as heavy as yours, but it's heavy.
I think you got it. Use your brake to help slow it down and control it.
Okay, could have been worse.
Oh yeah, could have been stomach high.
About 5 miles.
This is the Coeur d'Alene River that we've been riding along next to. It's just been a very beautiful ride. Haven't seen any moose yet. It's pretty common, I think, for people to see moose on this trail. We saw moose, 2 moose on it the first time we ever rode on it, before we actually moved to Idaho. We had come over to ride the trail of the Hiawatha, and we're coming back from that and stopped to take a ride on some of the trail. We saw 2 moose down in the wetlands eating while we were up on the dike. They didn't seem to care about us, which was just as Didn't want to tangle with any mooses.
Yeah, I don't remember this. We might be able to get ice here tomorrow before we start.
$7? Okay.
Yeah, and if I'm not up there, there's a lockbox right there, or you can call the phone number up on the whiteboard, and she can take like your card over the phone. Also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you very much.
For sure.
Appreciate your help. So I guess it's on the river, but we can't really see it.
Not quite, but I can. We have a table. We have a freeway.
This site 49A is the one we had reserved, but when we got here, it supposedly is riverfront, but can't see the river at all. If you come over here to 49, you can see the river, and it's also a little bit further away from the freeway. So we asked if we could move over here, and it's available for tonight. It's not available when we return on Wednesday, but we'll use it for tonight anyway. We've had a pretty leisurely morning. It's almost 10 o'clock, but we'll have plenty of time to get into Wallace, and we've enjoyed sitting here in the sunshine. We woke up this morning to this construction noise over here. It's pretty noisy, but we had to get up anyway. So we'll be back in 2 days camping at that spot over there, but in the meantime, we're ready to go. Right past our camping spot, we crossed over the river. So now we have the river on our right side instead of our left. We're coming into Kellogg here, a little bit bigger town. We decided to stop in Kellogg for lunch. They had this very nice park pavilion with picnic tables, playgrounds for the kids, swimming pool, which has been decommissioned for the season, and a coffee shop over there, which we may go patronize afterwards. Wallace has this Silver Valley Veterans Memorial to honor the men and women of the Silver Valley who defended our freedoms in America's armed services. They quote Psalm 23 over on this plaque, John 15:13 over here. Began in 2005. Is that mine?
Here, we actually go.
What?
We're actually going.
Oh, dog dish. Yeah. We could probably put up this umbrella.
She gave me lots of ice, but
We're taking it easy here in Kellogg. We sat for probably an hour for lunch, and now we're having coffee and cold brew at this little coffee, ice cream bar place just across the road from the park. I think we have about 10 miles-ish, 11 miles to go to Wallace. Don't know if we're going to feel like going on up to Mullan or not. We could always do Mullan leaving town tomorrow.
we took our time leaving this morning. Didn't leave until a little after 10. And then we're taking our time for lunch here. But I was actually almost tempted to go to the museum in Kellogg because I just kind of feel like we need to experience it, not just blast through.
Yeah. This is the CDA Bike Company, and it's a full-service bike shop, but it's in the old railroad terminal. So that's pretty cool.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Unless so many questions come up.
Okay. We're approaching Wallace, which is our destination for the day. We depart from the trail. Right up through the town to the Ryan Hotel. Here we are at the Ryan Hotel. Actually, I guess it's over there.
Huh?
It's that door over there, right? Recharge your batteries at the Ryan Hotel. We plan on recharging several batteries, actually. We're taking a walking tour of downtown Wallace. We've actually never been on this street before. This is up from the street that the Ryan is on. And I don't know, for some reason we just haven't gotten up this way. So it looks like there's several quirky shops. We thought we'd take a look. When we came up for the mine tour a few weeks ago, the shuttle took us on kind of a tour of the town, and the driver gave us several interesting facts about Wallace. One of them was that when the movie Dante's Peak was going to be made here, the city agreed to basically rent the whole town to the movie studio for, what was it, $8,000 or $80,000 or some relatively small amount of money. And it didn't sound like a whole lot, but the town was desperate and needed the money. But then the movie came in and they housed staff and cast in the motels. They ate in the restaurants. They ordered all the hardware and stuff they needed for their sets from the local hardware store, and it ended up being a benefit to Wallace of, I think she said, $2 million. So it really was a good experience, I guess, for the town to have that movie made here. So I thought that was interesting, that it ended up being such a good thing for them. Breakfast today is at the Brooks restaurant. It's part of the Brooks Hotel and seems to be a very popular breakfast place. I don't want to show other people, but we are departing Wallace. Our plan is to ride on up the trail to Mullan, which is 7 miles up the trail, and then back to the RV park, whatever. Cataldo. That's right. We had dinner last night at the Blackboard Cafe. Morning. Now we're entering the town of Mullan. This is the end of the trail of the Coeur Lanes. Already it's way easier. Gonna have to hold our speed back. We got a tailwind and we're riding downhill. Coming back into Wallace just, I don't know, 10 minutes after we left Mullan. whereas it took us an hour or more to ride up to Mullan from Wallace. But we've been riding downhill and with the tailwind, so a lot faster pace. We're finally getting out of Wallace. I think we spent another hour here, so it's 12:53.
We didn't have lunch, we had coffee.
Yeah, we stopped and had coffee and bought some souvenirs, and so here we are finally leaving. So here we are back at our RV park, Site 49A. So 49A is where we're going to be. We're headed off on our final day of our little trip here back to Harrison. 20, how far do we have? 26 miles? 27 miles? The river is as smooth as glass this morning. Supposedly there's a moose off the trail up here. I'm not seeing it. Are you seeing it? Okay, there he is. In fact, he's a bull moose. A couple of them. There's a bull and a cow. Cool. Hey, moose. I want to get one of the bull.
What does that mean? Is it a warning?
I don't know. He just snorted at us. I don't know if that means we better clear out or what.
It's a warning, Brian.
Yeah. Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're not far from Harrison now. Yeah. Here we are.